away we go. Today, our first prepared speech is Connie Paus. Connie's been a member of Wild Oats for over 30 years and continues to work the program to improve her skills. An important aspect of Toastmasters is that of mentoring. Connie is working in the visionary communication path and today is delivering a level 2 project, an introduction to Toastmasters mentoring. In her speech today, Connie will share something about her experiences in a mentoring situation. Mr. Timer, Connie would like the lights at 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and 7 minutes. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, please welcome Connie Paus, Distinguished Toastmaster, with her speech, Two Important Influencers.
A mentor is someone who sees more talent and ability within you than you see within yourself and brings it out of you. Bob Proctor. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, those words are on our agenda as our theme today. They also express very well my thoughts about mentoring in Toastmasters. Mentors and coaches are often thought about as being the same, but in Toastmasters, we do draw a distinction between them. Coaches provide assistance for a specific task or a goal. For example, you might have a coach to help you inject better gestures in your speaking. A mentor, on the other hand, talks to their mentee or their protege about their goals overall and helps them develop a strategy to accomplish them. When I joined Toastmasters over 30 years ago, we didn't talk much about mentoring, or at least I don't remember it. Maybe Brad has a different experience than me, but I don't remember much talk about mentoring in Toastmasters. But as I look back at the people I knew way back when, I realized that many of them were in fact mentors who helped to bring the best out of me. Within Wild Oats, we have always had a strong contingent of very good members who have encouraged us all to be the best. Today, I'm going to share with you something about two important influencers in my early Toastmasters days and how their mentorship was key to my success and my longevity in this organization. They are Brian Smith and Dale Jurdis. The first area of mentorship that Brian and Dale provided to me was with speech contests. Now, in my opinion, speech contests do not get the credit that they deserve for helping members build their skills. For me, contests provided an array of opportunities and really broadened my horizons and helped me to develop the confidence in the speaking skills that I was looking for. I'm so glad I had the opportunity to participate in contests. I was a relatively new Toastmaster that first spring when Brian and Dale invited me and encouraged me to enter what was then the Canada Day contest. At that time, I had likely only delivered a handful of speeches, but Dale and Brian saw something within me that caused them to push me into that forum. I delivered my speech to the club and I got great feedback. One thing that I was told was that my speech would have more impact if I was to deliver it at the area without notes. That terrified me back then. And when I went to the area contest, notes were in hand. My experience that first evening was wonderful. Everyone was so friendly. The polish in the room, and I'm not talking about their shoes, was dazzling. It was a room full of people that I could admire and aspire to be like. Now, the first speaker in my contest was a gentleman named Robert Steadwell. I apologize to you longstanding Toastmasters who have heard this story before, but it does bear repeating. Robert got to the front, and all I can say is my jaw dropped. And I was filled with nervousness that I was going to have to go onto the stage and follow him. But follow him I did, notes in hand. I delivered my speech. I didn't die. The stage didn't swallow me up. In fact, I placed second out of 3 competitors. From that point on, I was hooked on contests. My mentors, Brian and Dale, as well as many other Toastmasters, praised my efforts and gave me more suggestions on how to improve. The bottom line was that for me, speech contests have the opportunity to help me to broaden my skills and improve my confidence. I should continue along that path, and continue I did. Still, without that initial encouragement, I might have missed out on so very much. Dale and Brian and other Toastmasters continued to encourage me. And the second critical area for me was to become involved on the club executive. We had a position back then called bulletin editor, and Dale and Brian told me I would do a great job. I felt I didn't have the experience or the confidence to be a club leader, but they assured me that I could do it. There were other mentors and great people that I met along this leadership journey. For example, I still remember Rosemary, who delivered the first training session I ever attended over 30 years ago. The opportunities for leadership within the club, being a club leader, can really lead to a wealth of opportunities for anyone who takes them on. Developing my leadership skills proved to be instrumental and pivotal in my career development, although when I embarked on the journey, I had no idea how important it would be. For all of you here online who are contemplating or are asked about club leadership, I really encourage you to get involved. I know you won't regret it, and there are so many people, experienced Toastmasters and other executives, who would certainly help you along the way. Fellow Toastmasters, we've come a long way in mentoring, both in the organization and in Wild Oats. Wild Oats now formally appoints mentors for all of our new members. The Pathways program has this particular project with every path. So each one of us has the opportunity to examine our experiences in mentorship and come back to the club and talk about them. And there is a Pathways mentor program, which I have yet to be involved in, and I really need to this year, another opportunity to develop our skills. So thank you to Brian, to Dale, and to all the other official and unofficial mentors that I have had and who have helped me along the way. Thank you for seeing my talent and ability and bringing it out to the surface. Your encouragement and the Toastmasters program has really given me so much. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.